In this video, we'll solve integral problems from past exam papers. The first one, which of the following is equal to the integral x over x squared plus 2x plus 1 dx? The denominator is degree 2, so we need to factorize it. X squared plus 2x plus 1 can be written as x plus 1 square. So the whole integral will be x over x plus 1 the whole square dx. For this integral we can apply substitution method. Let's take u as x plus 1. When you derive both sides, du is equal to dx. But remember here, we can get the x is equal to, by shifting 1 to the left side, it will be u minus 1. Then this integral completely will be changed to u minus 1 over u square du. And again we can write this one as 1 over u du minus the integral 1 over u square du. We can give the denominator part for each of them. U over u square will be 1 over u, and 1 over u square will remain there. And the integral of 1 over u will be ln u minus, and this integral we can write it u the power of negative 2 du. And then when you add 1, it will be u the power of negative 1 over negative 1. And this denominator negative 1 will change this sign, so plus c. So finally the answer will be ln of u plus 1 over u plus c. And then when we get it back, what is u? Ln of x plus 1 plus 1 over x plus 1 plus c will be the answer, which is, the answer must be b, that is plus here. It must be plus. The second question, the integral e the power of 2x minus 4x the whole over x e the power of 2x dx. We can write this as the integral. We can give this denominator for each addend here. That means e the power of 2x over x e the power of 2x dx minus, because the middle minus, again another integral 4x over x e the power of 2x dx. So when we simplify, the first part, e the power of 2x will cancel, 1 over x dx remain, minus the second part, x will cancel out, for e the power of negative 2x dx. We can bring this up and the exponent will be negative. And obviously 1 over x integral will be ln x minus 4 e the power of negative 2x integral will be 4 e the power of negative 2x as it is, but over negative 2 plus c. So when you finalize, it will be ln of x plus, negative negative will cancel, 2e negative 2x plus c. So the answer will be obviously a. Yeah. Okay, next question. Again, the next one, it's definite integral from 0 to 1, from 0 to 1, then x minus 1 square the whole over x plus 1 dx. As you see here, the numerator part is degree 2, which is quadratic square, but the denominator part is degree 1. So we need to divide. First of all, x plus 1, x minus 1 square is the same as x square minus 2x plus 1. This is the numerator part, and the denominator part is, it's x plus 1 given to us. So let's divide it. X square minus 2x plus 1. When you divide it by x plus 1, it will be x times x squared plus x. When we subtract negative 3x plus 1, negative 3 times negative 3x minus 3, so it will be 4. So the integral will be completely now changed, x minus 1 dx plus the integral 4 over x plus 1 dx. You know, the quotient part is x minus 3. Here it is. So we'll integrate it alone. This must be 3, x minus 3. So the integral of x minus 3, you know, it is half x squared minus 3x. No need to worry. Plus the other part, the remainder is 4. So remainder over divisor will be written as 1 integral. So it's going to be 4 times ln of absolute value of x plus 1. But it has evaluation from what to what? From 0 to 1. We'll evaluate each of them from 0 to 1. This is x squared, 0 to 1, this one also 0 to 1, and this one also 0 to 1. When you evaluate the first part 0 to 1, it will be just half, minus the second also just 3, plus 4 times ln. When you insert 1, 1 plus 1 will be ln 2. Then when you insert 0, it will be ln 1, which is 0, so you can ignore. So the answer will be this one, but when you simplify, these two can be added. It's going to be, let's use another color. The sum of the two will be negative 5 over 2 plus this 4, since it's a coefficient of the ln, we can bring it up as an exponent of 2 to the power of 4 will be ln 16. To the power of 4 will be ln 16, so the answer necessarily will be C. Yeah, because 4 ln 2, it's written as it is, doesn't matter. The next one, we are asked the definite integral from negative pi over 2 to radical 8 f of x dx. But f of x, it is given to us in two categories. First category, for x less than or equal to 0, it is sin x. For x greater than 0, it is another function. So this integral can be written as the integral from negative pi over 2 to 0, we'll use sin x dx, plus for from 0 to radical 8, we will use the second function, that is 3x square root of x squared plus 1 dx. Okay, let's finish the sine part. The integral of sin x is negative cos x, and the evaluation is from negative pi over 2 to 0. So negative keep outside, and when you insert 0, it will be cosine 0 1 minus pi over 2, you know, negative pi over 2 cosine is 0. So the answer will be negative 1, don't worry. This part, okay, this one, the whole thing, the outcome will be negative 1, no need to worry. We can ignore that part now. Let's focus here now. The second part, we can you can apply substitution. Here we can take u as x squared plus 1. When you derive du is equal to 2x dx. But we need 3x dx, so we can multiply by 3 over 2 both sides. When I multiply 3 over 2, you know, 2 cancel, and then what remain? 3x dx remain. This side, 3 over 2 du I will have. Therefore, the integration will be, wait, let us substitute still. As x goes to 0, u is equal to, when x is equal to 0, when insert 0, it will be 1. When x is equal to radical 8, u is equal to, when you insert radical 8 here, radical 8 square will be 8 plus 1, that's 9. So the evaluation will be from 1 to 9, and there is 3 over 2 constant will be taken outside, and the u is the one which is in the radical, so I can say u the power of 1 over 2, then du. 3x dx is the same as 3 over 2 du, so 3 over 2 is outside. So when you integrate it, 3 over 2, u the power of 3 over 2 over 3 over 2. But we can cancel 3 over 2 with 3 over 2, and the evaluation is from 1 to 9. That means 9 the power of 3 over 2 minus 1 the power of 3 over 2. 9 the power of 3 over 2 means radical 9 cube. Radical 9 is 3, 3 cube is 27, minus 1 which is 26. But beginning we have negative 1 here. So finally the answer will be negative 1 plus 26, which will be 25. So the answer is B. The last question for this video, it will be tan x. The antiderivative of tan x means the integral of tan x. The integral of tan x dx. This is the same as the integral of sin x over cos x dx. You know, tan means sine over cosine. So we can apply substitution here. We can take u is equal to cos x. So when derivate both sides, negative, the derivative of cos x is negative sine x. Then now we have to remove the negative. Negative du is equal to sine x dx. Then the integral will be completely changed. Negative du over u, which is negative of ln u, which is negative of cos x. But in the choice there is no negative of ln x cos x, but this negative we can pick it up and keep it as an exponent of cosine. It will be ln of cosine x the power of negative 1, means ln of 1 over cos x. And 1 over cos x means it is the same as sec x. Yeah, let me write it again. When you pick this negative to the exponent of cosine, it will be ln of cosine x the power of negative 1. That means ln of 1 over cos x. That means ln of 1 over cos x is sec x. So the answer will be